Well, our current temperature right now is 23 degrees. It got a little cool last night, but not horrible. I mean, 23 degrees, it's miserable, but it is beginning to winter now. We started our day off in Sabetha, Kansas. Kind of a funny story with Sabetha, Kansas is I have been running this route for years, multiple years, and I've always called Sabetha Sarabetha. I've never distinctly just looked at the name, and it's always been Sarabetha. When Dad, me, and my sister were on our way down to pick my truck up from Topeka, Kansas, they asked where we were, and I told them we're in Sarabetha. Both my dad and my sister looked at the name at that gas station and said, "Do you mean Sabetha?" So, Dad, Stacy, if you're watching this, I'm still going to call it Sarabetha, even though it is Sabetha. I will admit that. We've made it about 15 miles away to Sack and Fox Casino outside of, well, I don't even know what town the closest town is to Sack and Fox. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's just off of Highway 75 here in Kansas. We're en route for Fort Worth, Texas, with a load of, I don't know what's in the trailer. They just give me a bunch of numbers. We do know it's some kind of frozen product because we have a -10 setting on the trailer. We're having an issue right now. I'm hoping things are not froze up, but there's a good possibility that things are already froze up. My airbags in the back of the truck, they're not airing up. My rear air suspension is not airing up. That gauge I showed you, usually it runs around 60, 61 pounds of air because we are loaded very heavy right now. Yeah, it was 20, I think, when I showed you, and we're down to 5 right now. So I'm going to jump out. I'm going to drain the tank out, maybe dump some Airline antifreeze into the tank, let it flush through a couple times, and see if we can get them to air up. First way.
Tractor number?
24.
Got you down, thank you.
Thank you. Well, here's what we got going on right now. That load gauge that I was showing you guys, well, it's tacking out now. Not tacking out, but it usually runs about 61, 62 pounds whenever I have 34,000 pounds on the drives. Now the paperwork says that we have 43,000 some pounds worth of product in the trailer, which is too heavy for a W900. But if you can axle it out close enough, you can get it close enough, they won't really mess with you too much. But now it's saying like 70 pounds. And that's just not normal. So we figured we better swing in here to Topeka, Kansas, throw it on the cat scale, and then we'll go from there. The Flint Hills of Kansas is what we're driving through right now. We're at a service plaza just off of the toll road heading for Wichita, Kansas, where we're start heading south. Now, some of you have asked what kind of refrigerator I use in this truck. It's a chest style refrigerator. It is Joy Tutus. I made a review video on it. It actually was my one and only review video I've ever made on this channel because I figured I'd be using it a lot in the truck camper. And I think that was about the time, if I remember right, that our refrigerator quit working in the truck. So me and Dad built a little slide-in area for it, and I gotta tell you, that is the best refrigerator I've ever had in this truck. The factory one is you have to get on your knees to get to the back of the refrigerator. This is a chest style to where it opens right up from the top, and you can fit so much more in it. But I've seen a few comments on there asking what that is, and I probably should put a link and all that fancy stuff in the below this video. So if I think about it, I'll do that. And also I will to the dog steps. Both of those things make trucking a lot easier. I especially trucking with a beautiful German like that. Welcome to Oklahoma. Well, so are you. So smile back. Well, that's what it is. Welcome to Oklahoma. We just jumped over the border right back there on highway, we think it's 177, into Oklahoma and back onto Interstate 35. Trip's going pretty smooth so far. I really don't have much to report on. I am kind of shocked at how much Oklahoma has done a little bit of yard work, or I'm sorry, a little bit of interstate work. Whenever you merge onto Interstate 35 from that 177, boy, you almost needed a four-wheel drive getting onto there. And since the last time we were down here, well, they've put concrete down. A bunch of new concrete. It's almost smooth, but it is concrete. Well, it's probably been maybe about 5, maybe 10 miles since I spoke with you last at that rest area. We're in Tonka. Tonka? Looks like Tonka to me. What is it? T-O-N-K-A-W? I don't know. Then I seen the sign for Taco Bell. When you see a sign for Taco Bell, you stop for Taco Bell. The salad didn't really cut it this time, so we're gonna get Taco Bell. Y'all listen to some very weird music at pilot truck stops. I don't even know what you call that music. It's very weird. Truck stops, they get busy. They get real busy. Luckily, we're parked over here at a mom and pa. Plenty of parking over there. That pilot, they're 5 deep at the pumps, man. What's fuel? $5.29. They must not have fuel at the mom and pa I'm parked at. At least they don't have prices on it. I bet they have fuel. Just no prices. Who knows? There's a security car driving around here. I'm kind of thinking I might not be at a mom and pa. I'm kind of thinking I might be at a casino. I'll let you know here in a second. Hold on. That nice gentleman right there, though, he was going to polish my rims. Right here in the parking lot. He's got the... He looks like security, right? You guys seen that? He looks like some kind of security. Nah, we passed on it. Alright, well, I got my food in me. We're going to go ahead, hit the road, get some trucking in. And hopefully traffic doesn't get too bad. I want that sun to be plenty down by the time we get to Oklahoma City. I thought it was security. I really did. Come on. Come on. We gotta get a picture of you in front of Texas sign. Alright? Okay? This is gonna work good. Now sit. Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog. Now stay. Stay there. I want a picture, okay? Pretty much used to it at this point, aren't you? Dad, you and your pictures drive me crazy, man. I know. But they make good pictures. Well, for you people that like to travel south and to chase the warmer weather, the Texas-Oklahoma border, not far enough south. We're sitting at 42 degrees. That's what we woke up. No, that's what we were at in Topeka, Kansas. We woke up at, I think, what was it, 23, 24 degrees. So I guess it is warmer than back home. And I guess yesterday or last night got down to 7 degrees back home. Now we are into that time of year, guys, to where I have to inform you, I do not go by the temperature. If they put a temperature at the bottom of the temperature that says feels like, that's the temperature I go by, is the feels like. Because if it feels like 7, but it's 15 degrees or even 25 degrees out, that's just stupid. It's 7. You absolutely despise a leash. I mean, you don't yank on it, you don't tug on it, you don't go crazy on it, but you don't do your normal thing. Like, you'd never find you walking down a sidewalk, especially when there's not so much grass around us. Sorry, I won't talk about you, man. I'm sorry. Be free, my little butterfly. Be free. He has seriously had hours to do that. I picked up the camera and he decided he wanted to do that now. Well, you're just going to have to put up with him drinking, guys. Well, we've made it here to Fort Worth, Texas. We're going to unload right over there, around the corner a little bit. I was just sitting here editing up a video and finishing up putting one together. And I'm just thinking how much I absolutely love this. Oh. And I do. I absolutely love putting these videos together, and it gives me an opportunity to record the whole day and then turn around and put it together into a somewhat organized video. Not really organized. You guys know my videos, but I just love doing it. It's something I can do that gives me a sense of accomplishment. So thank you. Thank you very much for watching these videos. I appreciate it. I appreciate it and I appreciate it. I can't stop saying the word appreciation. But, well, like I said, we just finished it up putting a video together, so it is late. It is bedtime. We started off this day kind of wishy-washy. You know what? We actually started this whole Texas trip off a little bit on the rough side, but it was a great day of trucking. Everything went awesome. The truck stayed going good once we got the air system figured out. I still don't know if that was just a blockage. There's no way there was ice in there already. We did start in this 20s, so I suppose there could have been some ice in there. But we got it taken care of. We made it down here safe. We made it down here sound. Now what? The dog seriously didn't move. The dog seriously did not move for 3 hours. You didn't move. I gotta look around for glares. I ain't got no pants on right now. That image is stuck in your head now. I'm gonna leave you with that. You guys stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time. There. Camera's on you. You're making all that noise. I figured you wanted the camera on you. I gotcha.